This video made specially for the sites spooky.ru and participants of XDA forum with thanks to Nameless and his attempts to revive the relic, and for those who still have doubts to flash or not. Hello everybody from Russia, Belgorod city. We are facing one of the first tablet of Samsung P7500 with fresh processed firmware Android 4.4.2 KitKat from the user of XDA forum under the nickname Nameless. Or rather, it's a group of developers who can be seen in the section about device. And before we begin our video review of the features, few words at the beginning. Flashing of the device deprives you the warranty as well as the specific cool things from a manufacturer, such as software and covering from Samsung. Besides, the responsibility for the unsuccessful flash lies completely on you, and you will need to blame for everything just yourself and a little bit Nameless. It is talk of that Google wants to force the the outdated models, and supposedly Samsung update P75XX line to at least the 4.2 version, as it was done with Tab 2. But this is just a rumor. Follow the SamMobile and other specific sites including XDA. So, to install a ROM from Nameless, it is sufficient to establish customized recovery. For example, I use CWR, and then place the firmware to the root of the tablet and select Install Zip. Also, before and after, it is better to wipe all that is possible. Subsequently, you can also update by clicking Installation in a custom recovery. All the details are on XDA. The reference to the subject was posted by me. I will not upload the firmware on other file shares or copy-paste everything from XDA, because that's how the work of another person or a group of people who have already ditched their tablets and port when creating the custom. You just have to understand the installation or discuss on the forum or Nameless website. By the way, I don't know who they are and what they look like. Now from the words to deed. The tablet is loading pretty long, about 1-2 minutes, although at the recent version it was slightly accelerated. As it has already been indicated earlier, for me it's not a minus. I rarely turn off the tablet. With the version from the 25th of May, you can reboot the tablet in a safe mode. In this video review, we'll consider the work of ROM in Russian language in Russia. You better rewind in order not to sleep. As the next 1.5 minutes you will see only logo KitKat for version Nameless. Now you will see the ROM work from Nameless in Russia and in Russian language at the main. Thanks Jigs for the fact that I can enjoy my updated tablet. The first thing that we always see is a lock screen. It can display all widgets and shortcuts that appear when you press and hold the lock icon. In my case, this is the weather clock by default and shortcuts, dialer, internet, messages, music and blocking. Besides, display the battery and 2 more shortcuts for quick access. It is the demonstration of all notifications and another quick start as the home screen. Notifications are the different story. In case where an application or system will notify you about something, it will be displayed in a pretty way on the main screen, as this shortcut of this email message. Let's unlock and get to the main screen. As you see, I have a bit customized interface. I will note that you can customize the look as it's comfortable for you. As you can see, in the notification bar is displayed the speed of the internet, network signal, battery, date in Russian and time. Notification drawer is also conveniently configured. For example, I love that at notification drawer you can display the image which will vary depending on time of day, In quick access drawer can be displayed any icon. In the buttons panel of main control you can specify the button layout and their size. Also, when you press home button you can set shortcuts of quick access. Switching button also undergone modification. Now is displayed the size of occupied RAM, which can be easily cleaned. Let's look at the main screen launcher settings. By default, the original Google and customized interface is accessible to us. We have chosen custom and that's what it allows. This is a choice of transition between desktops, which screen will be the main icon set, as well as the choice of wallpapers and widgets. By the way, the wallpapers change normally. What we will do now? In the version from the 25th of May, Nameless added Simple Explorer. By the way, root is already included, like dialer or, for example, Greenify. From the soft are immediately available DSP Manager, Apollo, Telephone, Flashlight, Device Control, and Updates. There is no Google application by default. We installed the mini pack. The full pack refused to install by default, referred to a lack of space, although the version with the prefix full but with less volume installed without problems. Here you can see how they work. Here is an example of HD video work through the application MX Player. Games run normally, however, Minion Rush sometimes slows down. Well, basically hardware is not the most powerful. Here is the phone function work. GPS works. We have already shown it on screenshots. 3G modem we can test now. As you see, everything works. Camera functionality has also become another. It appeared more customization features and interface became more convenient. Let us consider camera performance. Now you can see photos taken on the tablet in the room and in the room at the dark with a flash. Let's move on to the most important and the most long by viewing time, setting of the tablet, or other firmware settings. Here added many new features and capabilities compared to the version 4.04. Well, firstly, I just specified that there are no cool things like tracking eyes and face, gesture control, etc. Unfortunately. Maybe this hack value will be programmed in the new amendment version in the future. So I will not sound everything, you will see it yourself. Wireless and network. A standard set, Wi-Fi connected, Bluetooth works, tablet sees the device, device sees the tablet. Mobile networks. Here is important. Access points are not by default. When you insert a SIM card, there will be no 3G. You have to add your APN operator manually. What is interesting, by default the tablet chooses the LTE network type. You may not change. Section More has an interesting function, cell broadcast. However, in my case, I always had notified in which town I am. Section Nameless is a specific section of all his firmware. Here in the device control, you can perform experiments with tablet hardware called overclocking. Set frequency or, for example, look the current information about the device. The update center still in the finalization. Next is personalization. Here be ready to create your tablet style. So, Home, click in Setting at the top and you can define the main parameters of launcher. Interface. Here you can retarget for yourself. Status bar. This is all that is displayed at the right top. clock, style, batteries, etc. Even set the name of the operator and include some breathing notifications. We don't know what it is and different sort of indicators. Notification drawer. Here are already less settings. Quick setting panel. Here you can customize what will be displayed on the right notification drawer, namely tile of quick access. Settings of expanded desktop. Navigation bar, buttons and layout are at the bottom of table, button back, home and switching windows. Shortcuts of quick launch. This is what appears when you hold the home button. And also two specific for navigation settings, such as button layout and their vertical dimension. To change something, you need to click at the upper corner on the lock. You can also customize the panel Recent. This is what is called when you click on the label of window switching. Themes. As is included only one theme pack, you cannot customize too much. Where to get other theme packs, also not clear. Lock screen. We believe this is a very important part in the customization of interface. This setting will help you when the device is locked to get a quick access to various applications and features of the tablet. So here you can see the setting lock screen notifications, their appearance and functionality. Screen security, namely the tablet unlock method. Shortcuts of quick access at the lock screen that action by pressing access shortcuts. Here, for example, you can turn on a flashlight by pressing the home button. And also you can configure the other settings of lock screen and widget that will also appear in the lock tablet. Device. In the section Device, we, as in the standard version of Android, can configure various parameters peculiar to our tablet. In the Sound section, we, as it is usually done, set the values for different sounds of the device, especially interested in the subsection, automation and effects. In Display section, you can customize the screensaver, which will be displayed when it is idle or when the charger is connected. This can be configured by pressing in the section Daydream the button when the daydream. Currently, when you connected the charging, will float the weather clock. You can customize the style of the screen off animation style, by default as in the old TV. Button section. Here you can retarget the action by pressing the various buttons as physical, power or volume buttons, so and software, as well as to customize their various options. Storage section. There is almost nothing has changed except you need to press the top right button of menu to determine the type of connection to a computer. This is important since the computer may not identify the tablet correctly when connected via USB, and you can upload on the tablet your favorite videos and pictures with kittens. Battery section. There also nothing has actually changed. Now we can see how much ate our tablet during the Apps and Users section also hasn't changed. In the section More, you can specify launch the default music app when headset is connected and wake lock blocker. Activate blocking for checked wake locks. In Russian, this term means recursive, and what it does, we don't know. Section Personal. Here you can configure different profiles and select groups of applications for these profiles. To configure the location mode, just to emphasize that the mode High Accuracy means turning on a GPS module or choose mode Device Only. Also here displayed application that last requested your location. In Security section, you can specify different ways to protect your device. Here you can install applications from the unknown sources. In the Privacy section, you can set apps that have access to your personal data. In the Language and Input section, which is logical, you can configure the interface language and customize your keyboard. The Backup and Reset section, as always, makes factory data reset, which means erases all data on tablet. Well, come slowly to the end. Section System. Date and time. Well, here everything is clear. In Accessibility included a favorite by many people, Greenify. For those who see it for the first time, this utility allows you to finish background processes of application, freeing up memory. In the section Printing displayed printing facilities. We do not have a printer yet, so we cannot say whether it will be displayed or not. And here is a section for developers. What can be done here? Running dev tools or hidden parameters, opening configuration files of Android. Reboot variants, various debugging, process stats, USB debug notify, and ADB over network. Allow mock SMS, drawing variants, hardware accelerated GPU or OpenGL library, great number of monitoring, and a big number of cool settings for developers. Congratulations! Now the tablet can be used as an excellent place to test your applications. Section Super SU as a Greenify included into the tablet application. And the section About Tablet, from which all could be started. Here I'll open section Contributors from Developers for you to see all those who created this custom. Thank you guys, you are super developers! And finally, by pressing Turn Off, you can choose a lot of variations. Voiced for the user Spooky Rule, alternative nickname from same Russian forum Crazy Parrots, and the sites spooky.ru and XDA Development. Thanks for your attention. Thanks, Jigs, for the fact that I can enjoy my updated tablet.